Many organizations these days are trying to break silos. Because you see, the customer doesn't see the silos in organizations. You know, these silos are a product of management theories. If you look at, I want you to read about Max Weber. He's the one who created bureaucracy in organizations, and he thought that was the best way to manage organizations. Max Weber. And he wrote a very illuminating paper, I think in 1936, somewhere there, in a journal called Administrative Quarterly, and prescribed how organizations should be structured, the pyramid and the various functions. Over time, functions have become silos. The customer doesn't see silos. They see an organization. And it's important that organizations now interact among themselves so that then we focus outwardly towards the customer. So therefore, you should also be a change driver in breaking silos and focusing a lot on being a process owner. There's a difference between functions and process owners. A process owner is somebody who sees the end-to-end of a bureaucracy. So if I am head of finance, it's in my interest to understand how sales are generated. Understand the sales process until the money is banked, because then the guy begins to do bank reconciliation but doesn't understand how the money is earned. Such a person is not a process owner. You are not doing what is referred to in the theory of systems thinking. You have to think like a system, that we are part of a whole system, and I'm just playing a role within the internal processes of the organization. So it's important for every employee in the 21st century to think process rather than function. There's a difference. If you think function, you are in a silo. But if you think process, you look at the end-to-end and say, how am I affecting those before me and those after me? Those are now called process owners. So in your organization, as head of customer experience, you should be a process owner champion.